Gotham is a laboratory. We, its test subjects.
Open all cells on Block B!
Falcone said Otis Flannegan is the Rat King. A stretch, but worth investigating. I'll search his cell. Then tonight, death row, where Falcone was attacked.
Woody? Where the hell is Woody? Wesker. Damn it, I saw that look in his eyes when we went to bed. I knew I couldn't trust him not to steal Woody from under my nose. Guess creeps like him only ever learn one way. The hard way.
Sorry again for the harsh welcome yesterday. Hope your second day in prison is going better than the first. Need anything?
Guessing this ain't your first time behind bars.
What makes you say that?
It's just a vibe. You look guilty of something. Guessing there's a reason you're here.
I'm here because I want to be. Because I need to be. To atone for my past. If that makes me a lesser man to you, so be it. But I know what I am. I wonder if you can say the same.
Any advice for a new guy trying to stay alive as long as possible?
Part of staying alive in here is staying sane. If you get a chance to attend group therapy with Dr. Quinzel, you should take it.
I don't need therapy.
It's not for me, but I've seen it help some people. Don't be so quick to dismiss it. Unless you're scared.
Otis Flannegan, prisoner in here. You know anything about him?
Haven't seen him in a while. His cell's on this block. I used to see him going to group therapy in the library. He fell in with the rat cult some time ago. Definitely unstable. Why you asking?
Yeah, you said it. I'm worried he could hurt somebody. That makes it my business to know where he is.
I've seen him be friendly with old Joe from the commissary. If you haven't already, try talking to him. Be careful out there.
Flanagan's cell. I'll search it for evidence as to how he snuck into death row. Otis doesn't sound like the social type, but he carved out time for group therapy with Dr. Quinzel. Huh. To Otis, thanks for the book. I'll give it back to you at next week's session. Joe. Must be Joe from the commissary. What do you mean by session? Electronic engineering, rat biology, and psychotherapy. Looks like these came from the prison library. Distinctive shoe prints, almost like claws. Otis must have cut up his shoes to make these marks. Cops' courts clink. Same message I saw in Shrike's apartment. Otis isn't just friendly with rats, he's a follower of the Rat King. Or the Rat King himself. Now, that's all the evidence. Without my analysis tech, I can't perform a more detailed search. I'll trust my instincts. Since Otis ain't here, I gotta go somewhere he hung out a lot. But where? A quiet place like the library would be perfect for group therapy. It'd explain all of Otis's books, too. I'll head to the library and see what group therapy's all about. Might learn something about Otis and his access to death row.
'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. 'Death row. ' I've run plenty of counterfeiting jobs before. What I need is something that'll work in the joint. What do the boys in here want to buy, and can I make fakes of it? Let's see here. Counterfeit art? Nah, wouldn't work. Not a very discriminating audience in Blackgate. Drugs might do the trick. Too dangerous. I'll think on it some more.
Cheesecake you made was incredible. Really outdid yourself.
Thanks. Joe couldn't find me cream cheese, so I used mayonnaise and then added some sugar packets.
Mayonnaise? You're sick in the head, you know that?
You wouldn't have known the difference if I hadn't told you, you wimp.
If you're gonna stretch your legs, better get moving.
Alright. I've run plenty of con jobs on the outside. What's something I could run on the inside? The Opal City wake-up call? Nah, that's out. I'd need a ruby necklace. Not gonna find one of those in here. Man, this is gonna be tougher than I thought. Okay, I've got it. The perfect con job. The poor man's fiddle. I know that one like the back of my hand. But I can't pull that off alone. That's a two-man job. As much as I hate to admit it, it might be time to start looking for a partner in here.
Our escape plan is coming along, fellas. We got blueprints for all the key sections of Blackgate mapped out.
And we've ID'd some blind spots in the security cameras. We just gotta figure a way out of ourselves quietly.
That guy downstairs, Otis Flannegan, he escaped and they haven't found him yet. How hard could it be?
Yeah, but he learned how to control the minds of rats. How long do you think something like that would take? Realistically. I'm starting to think we can really break out of here. Our rafts are coming along. We've memorized Tiger's shift changes.
The hard part's getting out of ourselves. But if Otis Flannegan did it, we can too. So, why don't one of you go down to his old cell, take a look around? Maybe he left some clues behind.
That cell was filthy. I'm not touching anything in there. You want to go sift through a mountain of rat poop? Be my guest.
Our escape plan is coming along, fellas. We got blueprints for all the key sections of Blackgate mapped out.
And we've ID'd some blind spots in the security cameras. We just gotta figure a way out of ourselves quietly.
That guy downstairs, Otis Flannegan, he escaped and they haven't found him.
The hell happened to the Roman last night?
I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Come on, man. I'm not just some guy. You know me. Who made a move?
Listen, when Carmine Falcone and Captain Bolton tell you to keep your mouth shut, your mouth stays shut.
Every one of Falcone's guys today looks like he got hit by a truck.
Just worry about yourself.
I am. If someone's going after Falcone, are any of us safe?
What are you on about? You're no more a made man than Harvey Dent.
The hell happened to the Roman last night?
I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Come on, man. I'm not just some guy.
Unless Ma can dig up some bail money, I'm gonna be in here a while. I might have to join up with the crew. The rats are here to stay. I don't know if I'm buying everything they're selling, but they say Gotham's a sinking ship. Guaca what now? No, I said sinking ship, not chips and dip. Join up with the family? What are you, nuts? Ma would have my head on a silver platter. She never liked those Falcone pukes. Said they were vulgar, lazy, and disrespectful. I know. I can never figure out why she married one neither.
Unless Ma can dig up some bail money, I'm gonna be in here a while. I might have to join up with a crew. The rats are here to stay. I don't know if I'm buying everything they're selling, but they say Gotham's a sinking ship.
Every day, a bus arrives with more prisoners, and I'm gonna convert them to our cause. Falcone's a relic. If they don't bury him at his trial, us rats will finish the job. If you spend a week in the neighborhood I grew up in, you'd realize why Blackgate don't scare me.
I don't know what happened in Max Security last night, but Tiger's staying quiet about it, and so's the family.
Speaking of Batman, multiple unconfirmed reports have him being spotted at Blackgate Prison last night. Could he have unfinished business with Falcone or the Rats? I asked Commissioner Gordon this morning.
Any rumors are exactly that. Rumors. I thought you reported the facts, Ms. Vale.
We addressed the public's concerns, Commissioner, and they're very concerned about this Day of Wrath mentioned in the Rat King's broadcasts.
Look, as far as we can tell, the so-called Day of Wrath is pure fiction. Just something this Rat King uses to stir people up so they'll commit crimes for him.
Those who've heard the recordings tell us the Rat King is very specific. He says it takes place in 4 days.
Apparently, I wasn't direct enough last time, so let me be absolutely clear. The Day of Wrath is
Group therapies in the library.
But actions speak louder than words. And while it's a peaceful morning here in Gotham, the GCPD is quietly preparing for the possibility of more violence after nightfall. We'll be right back after this message from Ace Chemicals, creating surprises since 1940. While the courthouse remains an active crime scene after the tragic events of July 4th, the office of District Attorney Harvey Dent has not halted preparation for the trial of alleged crime boss Carmine Falcone. Falcone is thus far the highest profile arrest in the joint anti-crime and corruption efforts of Dent, Commissioner Gordon, and unofficially, the Batman.
Come on! Everyone knows that was all Batman!
Speaking of Batman, multiple unconfirmed reports have...
Ah, damn, Malone, are you alright? I heard you got jumped. I heard it was like bam, 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 and then Bolton shocked you like I reckon you gotta be careful out there, man. You gotta watch your back, alright? Alright. You been to group therapy, Malone? I've never been. Therapy's not for me, man. Pumping iron, sweating bullets, getting absolutely shredded. That's my therapy. You should visit Joe in the commissary, man. That guy can get anything you need. Like, he's a wizard. I mean, he's not literally a wizard. I mean, he does have a beard and he's old, but he doesn't do magic tricks.
New brothers, fresh from the streets. You earned your place here.
Damn right they did. Guy here shot a paramedic trying to pull a cop from a car wreck.
Well, now that you've robbed and beaten and murdered your way into Blackgate, the real work begins. Blackgate isn't paradise yet, but with your help, we'll make it ours. Our numbers are growing. Soon, Blackgate will be ours. Vengeance for Shrike will be visited tenfold upon Tiger. Lady Injustice, the Gotham City Pig Department, they don't have much longer either.
In here, the Roman is already falling. He'll come crashing down soon enough. listen. If you catch one of his boys on his own, well, that's his fault, ain't it?
New brothers, fresh from the streets. You earned your place here.
Damn right they did.
Joe's a lifer in Blackgate. He don't look like much these days, but he must have been a bad dude back when God was a kid. Flannegan's got more than one screw loose. He worked with pesticides. Did a number on the old noggin, you know? The rats? The family? I steer clear of both. Life's too short to pick sides, especially when those are the options.
I'm gonna be away on medical leave for a while. I'm out of pocket, so if it's urgent, contact Jim Gordon at the GCPD.
In the 17th century, the island we know as Blackgate was settled and given its name by Captain John Valor, who commandeered it as a base for his exploits as the so-called Black Pirate. Ships sailing for the thriving colony of Gotham City navigated through Black's Gate in order to arrive. Many of them failed to make their journey. In the latter half of the 17th century, Blackgate Island was home to a monastery of unknown origin. Though the island was abandoned, the chapel that serves in our prison today is a remnant of that original structure. It provides hope and solace to inmates on death row, with its depictions of Saint Michael throwing Lucifer into hell. Blackgate Island's location east of Gotham City made it an ideal site for a gun battery in both the Revolutionary and Civil Wars. In 1775, it was briefly commanded by the legendary Brigadier General Mad Anthony Wayne, who remarked that the island's grim desolation was a fitting tune for our country's enemies. For over a century, Blackgate Island laid untouched, save for a single expedition in 1910, led by renowned Gotham architect Cyrus Pinckney. As World War II came to an end, visionary Carl Draper was contracted to build a facility that would contain Gotham's fast-growing population of criminals, mobsters, and communist sympathizers. The result was Blackgate Penitentiary, which was completed after 4 years of construction as what Draper called the prison of the future. In recent times, Blackgate has seen an unfortunate number of inmate-involved losses of control, including the so-called Christmas Eve riots. While an oversight committee found that prison administration was not at fault for these unfortunate events, Blackgate has dramatically improved its security with new, high-tech measures designed to prevent any further incidents. It's safe to say that the days of riots at Blackgate Prison are simply over.
After years of staggering mismanagement, endless riots, and bleeding heart attempts at rehabilitation, control of Blackgate was finally handed over to a private contractor that knows what the animals inside these walls deserve. Tiger Security and its staff work hard to ensure that criminals stay where they belong, rather than on library exhibits nobody cares about.
Dr. Crane, these aren't your patients. They are our patients, and I won't have you bullying them.
These men are hardened criminals, Dr. Quinzel. You can't heal their fractured minds with cuddly vibes and finger painting.
It's called art therapy, you ghoul. Oh, hi.
Afraid we have a straggler.
I'll check him in.
I'll see you back in group. Pray you aren't late again.
Hello. I'm Dr. Quinzel. And you are?
Malone.
Welcome, Mr. Malone. First time in group?
First and last, Doc. I'm only here to talk to Joe from the commissary once you're done with all your psychobabble.
You should really give therapy a chance. Joe's living proof that it works. Ooh, and you're in luck. Mr. Yamashiro's absent today. His chair's all yours. Hold on, I'll buzz you in. Please, follow me. You'll have to excuse Dr. Crane. He was brought in to replace the outgoing supervisor, Professor Strange, and, well, he has a very narrow view of therapy. But, while Crane and I don't always see eye to eye, we do share a common field of study.
Yeah, what's that?
The Shadow. Come on, new friend. Let's join the others.
Everyone! I'd like to introduce you to our new friend. This is Mr. Malone. Mr. Malone, please, take a seat. What we do here is rehabilitation through better understanding of the shadow. Our shadow is a blind spot in our psyche.
Not exactly. Our shadow consists of our unconscious fears, shame, and desires that we project onto others.
I was getting to that part. The shadow is often rooted in our early development. Mr. Malone, tell us about your childhood.
My childhood. All right. My parents were both murdered in front of me when I was a kid. I saw it. I couldn't stop it. I froze. And they never caught the guy who did it.
Oh, my dear. I'm so sorry. I feel sick in my soul for you.
That's it? The subject has no use for your feelings, Doctor. He needs a clinical diagnosis, not a bleeding heart.
Aren't you supposed to be quietly observing? Keep your comments to yourself, Crane.
I am here to supervise this clown
My
car.
parents would fight. All the time. They'd rage at each other. And at me. I called it prize fighting, because I always got the belt. 7 years old. Couldn't defend myself. I did some awful things over the years to get back at them. Your shadow never leaves you. You wrestle with it all the time. But you can learn to coexist.
Thank you, Joe. That was beautiful. Arnold, let's talk about the dummy. Wasn't that Mr. Donegan's?
This is Woody, and we're best friends. Friends? We just met, Four Eyes, and you're far too clingy for me.
Woody, let Arnold speak first.
You're addressing the doll now? I'm putting an end to this.
Keep your mitts off me!
Hand over the doll, you feeble-minded worm!
Pencil neck!
Where are you taking him?
To a more structured clinical environment.
Is that where you took Mr. Yamashiro? Is that where you took the other inmates?
Nice kumbaya, Doc.
Today's session was a total failure.
I got a long list of regrets, Doc. But coming here ain't one of them.
Thanks, Joe. You know, Mr. Malone here joined today because of you. I think there's a lot you could teach him. I'll leave you two alone.
Kid, grab that book for me, will you? And then we'll take a walk.
You brushing up on how to escape?
Nah, I just like to reread it every few years. Thanks, kid. I don't move so quick anymore.
You all right?
Bum leg. Comes and goes.
How'd it happen?
Running away from something. Stress causes it to flare up.
What's got you so stressed, Joe?
Right now, all your questions. I know what you're thinking. Dead end, right? Not exactly.
This place is full of secrets.
Watch your step through here. This is a shortcut I use for moving around items of a legally questionable nature.
So this is all contraband?
Nah, most of it is above board.
Why, you don't throw anything away?
I threw my life away, kid. But yeah, nowadays, I'm a bit of a pack rat. So, what's on your mind?
I need to get to death row.
I see. You should get yourself fitted for a pine overcoat first.
I'm not looking to die there, just visit.
I don't think you understand the function of death row. In any case, you'll need an access code just to get through the front door.
Great. An access code. You got one?
Nah. This ain't small potatoes. If you want an access code, you'll have to do something for me.
Name it.
Head through this door. We'll talk around front. I run a side hustle, as you're well aware. It just so happens I have a package for someone. Needs to be delivered.
Sounds easy enough.
Look, I'll help you. But I gotta know. What the hell are you hoping to find in Death Row?
The chapel. I'm looking to repent. I hear they got a good confession booth there.
You really want to confess your sins, kid? Stick with therapy. Well, assuming you're serious about this, go find an inmate named Bird. He'll be in the yard. Give Bird this package in exchange for a bundle of cash, but don't be a hero. And don't resort to violence. Trust me, that's an alley you don't want to go down.
I'll do my best, Joe.
Once you get the cash, meet me back here. You hold up your end, and I'll get you that Death Row access code.
Well, that's progress. Deliver this package for Joe, and I'll have my way into Death Row. With a little luck, Otis Flannegan left something there.
Ever met Dr. Crane? Yeah. He sat in on my annual review. Partway through, Brandon goes to take a whiz. Crane doesn't say a word. Just starts pacing, taking notes with those beady little eyes locked on me. And I thought Professor Strange was a kook.
I didn't get much sleep last night. We had some maintenance problems in max security. So don't test my patience. Instead of bothering me, why don't you go to the library and sign up for group therapy? I'm sure Quinzel would love all about you.
Time to find Bird. I'll check the gym.
About that beatdown in max security last night? Apparently, I heard that Bolton smashed Falcone through a wall. Sure seems like the tides are shifting in our favor.
I'm not sure about that. Just because the family's on Bolton's bad side doesn't mean we're any safer. We'll have to wait and see how this game plays out.
Whoa, DeMarco, can't let you through. The rats don't want you down there.
You and me were on SWAT duty for years. Now you're telling me I can't walk where I want? I'm not afraid of those cultists. I dealt with worse on the outside.
You had a badge and a gun on the outside, John. They took him when you killed Ramo.
Pigman's gonna need more bodies. Not here. We'll talk later.
Damn shame what the rats did to us last night. That's twice they've gotten to the Roman.
You think a mob of rats paraded into max security last night?
Who else would it be?
If the rats did this, they would have dropped bodies. But everyone in our crew's still breathing. Something don't add up.
You notice there's more rats roaming around than last week? Bringing them in by the boatload.
Sure does. And they don't have that signature Blackgate prison malaise. They're happy being here. Excited, even.
They think they can change this place from the inside out.
Only thing that's gonna happen is Tiger's gonna tear their insides out.
Come on, you can tell me what happened to Falcone and the boys last night. Who was it? Captain Bolton?
If you've been there like you're supposed to, you'd already know.
I told you, my vertigo was acting up. Every time I got out of bed, I nearly passed out.
That wasn't vertigo. The problem's with your spine. As in, you ain't got one. How the putz like you fall in with Falcone anyway? Last year you were an errand boy for Cobblepot.
I don't know. Penguin's just out to make a buck. The Falcone family's got values I can believe in.
Values like paying 10 grand to plant a bomb on that eyesore you had floating in the harbor?
Oh, hey, that's mildly insulting. I got a lot more than 10 grand for selling them out.
I ain't telling you nothing about what happened in Max Security. That's family business. I don't know if you work for the Rats or you're just suicidal. But if someone catches you spying on Falcone again, you're dead.
Hey, you've been in Blackgate for years. Things changed much since Tiger took over?
You bet. And Tiger answers to shareholders, not City Hall. And they brought in experimental weapons, new security procedures. And we just guinea pigs now. People in Gotham could care less how we treat it. And Bolton's got a long leash. He drags us around on it.
Tiger put some huge cannons on top of the prison. What's that about?
Anti-aircraft guns, if you can believe it.
Seriously? Do they think we're all just waiting on a helicopter to show up and fly us out of here?
Buddy, you'd be surprised. I've seen it happen at least 3 times.
My company turned Gotham into a world-class city. Now these cultists want to dismantle what little remains of that vision? We weren't perfect, but GothCorp served the greater good.
Right. It's all about the greater good. Like me. I joined Black Mask's outfit, but only because he hated Batman.
Batman's a blight on our city, terrorizing industrious men like you and me while blood-sucking rats run riot. One day soon, his number's up.
Got something for Bird? He's inside.
Who the hell are you?
Malone, I got a package for you from Joe.
Give it here. That feels light. You playing games with me?
No, no games. I'll just take your money and be on my way.
I expected more. If Joe can't deliver, then I keep my money.
Don't sound fair, Birdie.
Life isn't fair. You know, I was born in Peña Prison. And you're gonna die in Blackgate. Break him.
I'm gonna make it my daily workout! All aboard the pain train! Got something for ya! Incoming!
Where's the money?
To hell with you.
Money. Now.
It's behind a loose brick in the wall.
Nice, Birdie. Job's done. I'll bring this back to Joe.
What happened to Bird? What the hell did you do?
I got your money.
That your blood? Someone else's?
It was a group effort.
I told you not to get rough with them.
Yeah, well, I had no choice.
We always have a choice, kid. Here. Your cut of the profits from the delivery.
And the access code?
0529. It changes in the morning, so do what you have to do before then.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. You did good work. Apart from the violence. Need something, Malone?
I was hoping we could talk.
Sure. What about?
What was your life like on the outside?
It was a long time ago. Sure you want to hear about this? It's not a thriller.
Spend more time talking to you than anyone else here. I'm curious.
Well, there's no one still alive in here that could vouch for this, but I was a pretty big deal back in the day.
That's so?
I wasn't a Falcone or nothing, but I pulled a few big jobs. Before they built that casino out near Amusement Mile, there was a whole string of bars, pool halls, and card joints. For a stretch, me and my buddies owned that block. Those places were like ATMs. We'd come knocking, take what we want, and peel out. We were living fast.
Until you weren't. Guessing that didn't last long.
No, it didn't. Kid, you don't have to remind me. I've made mistakes. I've had a lifetime to beat myself up about them. You don't know the half of it, frankly. Probably never will.
Yeah, group therapy. Does it actually help?
It's not always a zoo, like today. Sometimes it's good to talk. That stuff you shared was pretty heavy. Sorry about your parents.
Thanks, but it doesn't change anything. Talking about it feels useless.
It does at first. You think I can't change the past, but you keep talking, and you realize you don't have to run from it either.
Got any family?
Younger brother. As far as I know, he's doing all right. We don't exactly talk.
How come?
We grew up poor. Rough neighborhood. Rougher parents. He dealt with it his way. School, marriage, kids, the whole nine. I dealt with it my way. We know how that turned out. As far as he's concerned, I died a long time ago.
I don't believe that. People out there care about us.
Come talk to me in 20 years, kid. See you around, kid.
Tiger's got Flannegan on the run. I think he was close to something big. Maybe even the Rat King himself.
One of you turds free cosmetic surgery. Almost lights out, B block. Head to your cells before I drag you there.
Don't you ever take Woody out of this cell again, Wesker. You hear me?
But Dr. Quincell said, we have a connection, Duncan. He spoke to me last night.
No, he didn't. He's a ventriloquist dummy, you moron! He talks when I make him talk! I don't know what kind of drugs Dr. Crane's giving you, but you either need a whole lot less or a hell of a lot more. Woody is not your toy, Arnold. You don't bring him to group therapy like it's show and tell. I made him. He's mine. Don't touch him!
He spoke to me last night while you were asleep. It wasn't the first time.
Woody doesn't just speak on his own, you idiot! I get it. Sometimes he seems like he's alive. But it's your imagination! Now, you lay your hands on him one more time, and you're gonna regret it. Don't you ever take Woody out of this cell again, Wesker. You hear me?
But Dr. Quincell said.
Still not sure Otis Flannegan's the Rat King, but I believe he attacked Falcone in the chapel. After lights out, I'll hit death row before Tiger cleans the crime scene. Nah, not now. Batcave awaits, then the crime scene in death row.
You can't just take Woody from me and get away with it, Wesker. This cell ain't big enough for the two of us. 3 of us. Right, the 3 of us. Hey, wait a minute.
Shut up, Duncan. I'm tired of you putting words in my mouth. Army boy here may not look like much, but he's pliable, dependable, and he can give me what I want. What do you want? Freedom! And I want a partner in crime who's willing to fight for it.
All right, here we go.
initiated. Batsuit ready. Please equip cowl. Batsuit calibration complete. Welcome, Batman.
Mr. Wayne, it's Lucius Fox. I've been looking over the financials. I found some irregularities in the applied sciences budget. Nothing I wasn't expecting, of course, but something that might stick out to anyone else who was interested in examining the records. We'll need to make a few adjustments to make sure it all adds up. Unless, of course, you want one of the shareholders to do the math and ask why we spent enough money to build a stealth jet last year. Just let me know and I'll handle this end.
Good evening, sir. I trust you had a productive day.
I have the code for the manual keypad protecting Death Row. 0529.
Shall I share this code with Miss Oracle, sir? Cracking is one of her...
I know what she's capable of. I have what I need to access the Death Row Chapel where Falcone was attacked.
Ah, yes, Blackgate Chapel. A good place to find religion, or in this case, a cult.
I might not find the Rat King there, but I'll find something.
Happy hunting, sir.
Dark days abound.
I hope you're resting between your daily prison balls and your nighttime daring do.
I can handle it, Alfred. And there was only one fight today.
Glad to hear Mr. Malone is making friends. Or at least fewer enemies.
Otis attended group therapy in recent weeks, but he's moved from his cell into the walls, just like Falcone said.
Perhaps the best way to find Otis Flannegan is to walk a mile in his shoes.
Following his footprints will be enough. The crime scene in Death Row's chapel is our best lead.
Tiger, inmates, and our species. Whatever faith you had in the Overlord died last night. Falcone falls for one thing. Blackgate needs Tiger. Blackgate needs me. The state of prison is strong. We are vigilant. Security is increasing. Tiger! If you run into rats, safety is off. If you run into Batman, good luck.
The Rat King want? It's a question that's on all of our minds.
Tiger! Rat activity in that row. They're sabotaging
What the Rat King is saying.
See a rat out of his cell. Send him back by way of the infirmary. Listen up! Some prisoners are missing from their cells. Be assured of this. Escape attempts will only ensure a much longer
understand.
Get back to your cell, or be marked for special treatment. And make no mistake, special treatment is not a good thing. Remember, Tiger, these rats must pay for what they've done to society. And if we win the courts, and slimy lawyers will...
Someone thinks he's a king. This is definitely Falcone's. Death Row. The access code is 0529. Falcone was attacked in the Death Row Chapel. The chapel is in Death Row. I need to investigate.
Bring him to me. Don't blow your arms off.
Better hurry or we'll miss the address.
He ain't taking attendance, and the security cams are down. Rats chewing on the wires.
Is that why we got so many guys here tonight?
Hard to say. A lot of reasons flying around. I heard he's finally hunting down Flannegan.
Can't open the door from this side. Could be limpet locks.
The cops! The courts. The clink. The rats failed to kill Commissioner Gordon, but they've crippled the GCPD. They failed to kill DA Harvey Dent, but they made a mockery of justice. Blackgate is Gotham's last line of defense against this scourge.
They're using thermal imaging headsets. Anyone wearing them will be able to spot me hiding up in the darkness.
Am I understood? Recently, I've been cutting off power to this part of the prison. Where'd he go? See to it that no more rats get and that no one gets out. Dismissed.
Where'd he go?
Someone clean up the bodies in progress. Let's bring some guns to my office and admin. Flannegan's loose. Again! Don't make me leave this rat hunt myself.
Offline.
More rat mischief, sir. Powering the backup generator should do the trick.
I'll trace it in detective vision.
If any of you encounter Batman moving through our prison tonight,
I insist you engage. To be the best, you must face the best. I will promote any guard.
Backup generator needs a jump. Alfred, ready the Batwing to deploy the shock gloves.
Right away. The highest point is the helipad. The exit's on the second floor, to your right from the chapel door. Marking it on your map. The Batwing will deploy your shock gloves to the helipad.
Time to climb.
What could Bolton be defending with all this artillery?
His claim. I'd be surprised if there were anything deeper.
Yes, he doesn't strike me as a chess-level strategist. Another anti-aircraft gun installed on the helipad roof.
I have the element of surprise. Hold the Batwing until I disable it. Too far to reach. The anti-aircraft gun's out of reach.
Blackgate tore down an edifice to install it.
I'll look for a weak wall. Alfred, send the Batwing.
Shock gloves en route to the helipad, sir. Mind the jolt.
Thanks, Alfred. Lucius miniaturized the electrocutioner's design to integrate with my gauntlets.
Now you're putting it to use in the name of justice.
Every punch charges up the shock gloves. An attack combo will activate them. Tiger isn't ready for this.
Break his face!
You messed with the wrong guard, Dad.
Shock him and chuck him till he's dead! What the? You ain't so tough! We'll kill you, freak! Freaking useless! You're gonna die in here! We'll kill you, freak! Come on, ass freak! You ain't so tough!
The shock gloves are portables, huh? Why not just bring them with you?
They're experimental, not worth the risk during an investigation.
You want teeth? I want answers!
Wait
till Black Mask's assassins get through with you. Whoever wins is gonna be famous and rich.
Killer Croc is a terrifying criminal specimen.
He's just like any other criminal. Hit him hard enough and he'll fall. I taught him that lesson on Christmas Eve.
A sound strategy, sir. Unless you're facing a foe that can't be bested with violence.
There's the landing.
I'm taking you out!
Punched in. The bat came through here. We got bodies in the infirmary to prove it. When you see him, don't hold back, because he won't.
Damn smoke screen!
Blackman just took out an anti-aircraft gun! Well, it's a tower full of cars! What's the bitching about? He hid us from behind this! And let your close back! Kill you! You're outclassed! Bravo, Batman! Keep it up!
Once I power the door, my decoder can break its encryption. Once I power the door, my decoder can break its encryption.
The door is online. Your decoder can interface with it now.
Security barricades. Locked down due to Rat's sabotage.
Logs show prisoner transfers from death row to general population.
Which means any prisoners I find here are Rats.
Touchstone with today's financial headlines. Shares of Falcone's shipping continue to rise even after an attack on CEO and alleged mobster Carmine Falcone in Blackgate Prison. Acting CEO Alberto Falcone told reporters that, quote, investors know that, like my father, our company is strong enough to bounce back from anything. Despite the elder Falcone's arrest in May, the company is still planning to expand worldwide operations in the next fiscal year. Ace Chemicals is back in the news, and as expected, it's not good. Investors lost their taste for the stock after the parent company of Soder Cola canceled a major product launch. Ace reportedly invested over $1 billion to harvest a rare South American plant to flavor their new Sprinkle Fizz Gold. But test markets have reported what the company will only refer to as, quote, adverse side effects. All things considered, a bad order is still better than poisoning your customers, but Ace Chemical's rivals at Zesty Cola might just be the refreshing change that thirsty investors are craving.
But man!
Just getting another look at the statue. My cousin Petey said he used to be an angel, but all the death in death row turned it into a demon.
Yeah, well, your cousin Petey's an idiot. Come on, I don't want to be late.
Mechanical rats. I can destroy them with a batarang.
Strange vermin, sir.
The rats must have let them loose after I took out the guards. This is where they'd been making the mechanical rats.
I admire their ingenuity. If only they fashioned something less volatile.
Knives.
You're dying face down in
All right, everyone, listen up. Tiger's out in force. No one goes out without someone watching his back.
We should make our way back to ourselves. Getting killed in Blackgate won't help our cause. Shrike was a martyr because people witnessed his death. You dying here? You're just a body.
The Rat King called us to the clink. We must trust his word.
Slice and dice! Rat's got legs! You will see!
Another revival broken up.
Thankfully no hostages this time.
Master Bruce, do you understand why they rebel?
They're convicts, not men of conviction.
Who felt treated unfairly by society.
They made their choices, and those choices led straight to me. How close am I to the chapel?
Quite close. Try to find a way up. The chapel should be up ahead.
The chapel. Time for answers. The medical examination room. I remember this.
To confirm a man's health prior to his execution. The Hippocratic Oath hung by its foot.
It started out as riot control gas, but I adjusted the recipe. A large dose will turn those brains to succotash.
The Joker hides his plans in a smokescreen of chaos.
Though this be madness, yet there is method in it.
He's clearly insane, but he acts with purpose. That's what makes him dangerous.
As long as he remains in captivity, you needn't concern yourself with his forks and handsaws again.
Be you pig or be you bat? Ah! Black eyes, you will see! I'll crush your ass!
Rats will bathe in our oppressor!
Black eyes, you will see!
Ghastly thing. At least the chapel knows its audience.
How old is this?
No one really knows. It's one of the prison's few surviving original structures.
Falcone claims his assailant was the prisoner Otis Flannegan. There's still evidence in the chapel from the attack on Falcone. I'll set up a crime scene and figure out what happened. Flannegan threw Falcone through this pew. Remarkable for someone of Flannegan's size. Blood spatter and prints indicate Falcone laid here following the attack. Strange. I'm not seeing any forensic evidence tying Otis Flannegan to this scene. The assailant snuck up behind Falcone, struck him with a metal pipe, before covering his head with a sack. Traces of metal on the kneeler, and nail marks in the fabric. No trace of Otis's prints on the weapon, but then again, he does wear gloves. Something's not right, Alfred. Are any of the details from this attack consistent with Flannegan's crimes on the outside?
No, sir. But prison can change a man, as I'm sure you're well aware.
I'll keep looking. The altar was configured to look like a shrine to the Rat King. Falcone struck his assailant with a manifesto as he laid on the altar. It gave Falcone time to escape, but only for a moment. If Falcone struggled as much as evidence suggests, these items would have been knocked aside. That means they were placed on the altar after the assault. Someone with access to the chapel staged this scene to implicate Flannegan. Before throwing Falcone into the pew, the attacker hit the candelabra. 3 sets of footprints were left in this pool of wax. First set, size 14, no discernible tread pattern. Whoever made these wore disposable shoe covers. The second is a partial from an Italian loafer, Falcone's. The third set was made after the wax dried, a match for the distinctive claw-like shoe prints I found in Otis Flannegan's cell. Otis was here, but didn't arrive at the chapel until after the assault. Fabric analysis shows a small amount of Kevlar and nylon. The assailant wore a bulletproof vest and caught it on the candelabra during the struggle with Falcone. I've scanned all available evidence. Only a small group of people in Blackgate are equipped with bulletproof vests. I'll narrow my search to the most likely candidates. Tiger Security have access to bulletproof vests, not to mention the chapel itself. Someone on Tiger's payroll is responsible.
Another excellent deduction, sir. Perhaps Otis Flannegan could provide a suitable explanation for why he was framed.
I don't think I'll have to wait very long.
Well now, my son, have you come to confess your sins?
You were here the night Falcone was attacked. Why?
Searching. Seeking my missing brethren.
The prisoners.
Abducted in the night. But still they remain lost. I found only Falcone, at the mercy of the head guard.
Bolton.
That explains the broken pew. It would have taken a man of tremendous strength to cause such damage, sir.
Why did Falcone think you attacked him?
Once Bolton's vile work was finished, I pulled the bag from the Roman's head and called for help. Vengeance belongs to the Rat King, not to me, not to Bolton. All things are in his plan, Batman.
For your sake, Otis, I hope you're telling the truth.
I suffer for honesty, not lies.
Bolton attacked Falcone, and he may be abducting prisoners.
Well, that complicates things.
I need more than Otis's word. I'll search Bolton's office.
Okay! Extra bonus for anyone who can even touch Batman!
Gotcha now, you bastard!
Got that? Touch him! That's how Roman are!
Alfred, I'm heading to Bolton's office to get some answers.
That's in the administration wing off the yard. I've marked its location on your map. Could Bolton be the Rat King?
Otis said Bolton tried to kill Falcone. It may even be Bolton who's disappearing rats. I'll find the answer in his office.
Miss Quinzel, I'm giving you a chance here. Do you know what happens if the prosecution can try Julian Day as a sane man?
He'll get the death penalty.
And this city will thank you for helping to remove a cold-blooded killer from the streets.
Rather surprising. Dr. Quinzel seems exceedingly sympathetic to inmates.
And easily manipulated by them. One of the reasons Ward and Joseph took the fall.
And the calendar man?
Transferred for Dr. Quinzel's evaluation, but I doubt they can hold him for long.
About the fate you've left Mr. Flannegan to?
Otis was scared. He would have said anything to get out.
Indeed. Perhaps fear does not always lead to truth.
Bolton may find him. But if I help Otis, I compromise my investigation.
To the rat building tiger. I will torture your brothers. Make it easy on them.
Bolton only wants the upper hand so he can bring it down on the weak.
Freaking back! Break your dog free! Straight up little blood! You rats! Think a riot is justice for your breeding! Justice is not letting you off on an insanity plea! Justice is seeing you in prison!
A map of death row.
Stay close.
When Bolton took a dig at former cops, think he was talking about us?
We ain't had our asses kicked by Batman, so no.
Damn it! Tiger's blood claws! Bless you up good!
I see Bolton's office.
Are you sure he's not there?
For now, but I won't have long.
Welcome to my arena. Simple rules, gentlemen. The one that doesn't die keeps fighting.
I'm sorry, Batman, but I'm sure you do the same in my position.
I wouldn't be in your position, Turner. Turner hurt a lot of inmates before I stopped him.
Perhaps he was making the best of a bad situation. The Penguin forced him to fight, but few other inmates would have the skill or inclination to defeat their opponents without permanent injury.
Turner was trained by the League of Assassins. They don't teach their students how to pull punches.
Extra guns to the chapel! Batman left us some presents. Drag Flannegan's sorry ass to solitary.
No card. I'll find another way. Prisoner transfer records should be on Bolton's computer.
Do be careful, sir. He strikes me as the sort to have an unsavory browser history.
The computer's unlocked. I'll back up his files and get out. This will take time.
Perhaps a tour of Mr. Bolton's brooding office interior, sir.
Batman. Killer.
That publication was never known for its accuracy.
Bolton believes it.
People see what they want to see in their heroes.
It's done. Warden Joseph rejected Bolton's application to Blackgate.
Ironic that Bolton should replace him.
Tiger replaced him. Bolton just positioned himself to take advantage.
What a gruesome museum. Replicas, I take it?
A few are actually real. The blades are chipped. Bolton's been using these.
Target practice. I hope, sir.
The Batman in Blackgate. When I heard you were in my prison, roughing up my men, I was honored. Big fan. But help me understand. You threw a man to his death off the courthouse roof. But now...
I don't kill.
Punishment is the only way to keep criminals in line!
Is that why you attacked Falcone?
Yes!
To punish him?
Yes, your methodology!
You took it too far.
I didn't go far enough! These scumbags think they rule behind the walls of my prison. You could have been more than a symbol. You could have been a god. You disappoint me. I'm sorry you won't be around to watch as I end Falcone's empire for good. What's the expression? Never meet your heroes. Kill him. Shoot his ass! No!
Master Bruce!
I'm getting out of here.
There should be a window behind the desk. Are you all right?
Yes.
Oh, thank heavens.
Bolton's lost it.
At least you disabused him of the notion that you are allies.
His methods are extreme and misguided. Leslie's right. Beating the rats won't turn up the Rat King.
Do I detect a change of heart?
A change of strategy.
You're as bad as the scum you threw off the roof! Guilty as he was!
Sorry your meeting with Bolton ended in violence, sir. Sometimes our biggest fans can be our harshest critics.
I'll need Oracle to decrypt the card.
She's on call. Just place the drive in the reader on the forensics station.
Wow, okay. This drive is a hot mess.
Can you decode it?
Thankfully, someone doesn't know about updating their OS. Have it for you in 2 shakes. Who do they have working IT at that place anyway?
This on? Testing. Okay, look, I'm no fool. I know how it works on the outside. You get a little side action, and Falcone or someone just like him greases your palm. But here, on the inside, it's my rules. And if you think I'm going to let that Roman relic worm his way into power, get this straight. This isn't about the cage books or any money I owe him. So don't even start with... God, this is ridiculous. I'll just tell you in person. Brandon, you do good work for me, but what the hell? I've got more reports of prisoners dropping out of the ranks, just disappearing. I shouldn't have to remind you of this again, but this is a prison. Keeping inmates in is job number one. Consider this a warning. You were smart to trade the GCPD for Tiger. You're moving up. Don't throw it away now.
A cage match schedule. Bolton's running an illegal boxing club, and Falcone's running the books.
The business partners had a falling out.
Or someone turned them against each other.
Looks like there's a special match scheduled for this morning.
Bolton said he's going to end Falcone's empire. That's where he plans to do it.
Another job for Batman, sir?
No. Too many tigers in the cage.
You'd face Captain Bolton without your equipment.
The element of surprise has always been my best weapon. Bolton said he would end Falcone's empire. He'll make his move in the cage this morning.
Disguise prepared. Irving Malone. Batman, please remove your cowl. Please equip disguise. Disguise complete. Goodbye, Mr. Malone.
Bolton's got a lot of brass trying to kill Falcone. The Roman's lucky Batman needs his connections. Fighting Bolton without the suit won't be a walk in the park. But I didn't come here because it'd be easy.
Poor Donegan. It was an accident. Like the last time. Oh, jeez, honey. There's no time for waterworks. We gotta clean this up.
You won't get away with this. Who's gonna stop me, Grey Ghost? I swear an oath to protect the people of Gotham. You couldn't save anyone even if you tried. You hide like a coward and watch their suffering. Take that back. Hey! You hit me!
Cut it out.
Take it back. I was only saying what they said on the show. Take that back or you'll be sorry. Stop it!
That's enough playing for one day.
He hit me.
It was an accident, Harvey. Apologize, Bruce.
Someday, the bad people will get what they deserve. I will hunt him down and make him pay.
Bruce! Sit down!
I'll help you find the person who took your parents, and you can make him pay.
All right, stop it. Listen to me, both of you. What you're talking about is revenge. That's not justice.